I'm Emmy Olea. On this podcast, I'm taking you on a search for love.
Emmy, 24, hardworking Latina, seeks cool, down-to-earth guy. Swipe, swipe, swipe. I think just watching these TV shows with the perfect families, that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. That traditional Mexican housewife.
It's hard out there for a girl. To find Mr. Right, I've had to meet a lot of Mr. Wrongs.
He'd invite me over to have dinner with his family. I knew he didn't tell them that I was transgender, and I didn't know if they knew or not. Adam said, if this question ever comes up, just deny.
Dating as a trans woman can be complicated, but there were other reasons I felt like I couldn't always be myself.
He's asking me things about my family, like, oh, what do your parents do? And I'm like, oh shit, shame, right? Because my mom's in prison. So I right away start with a lie. It was like a hurricane had hit the house. Drawers were open, her safe was gone, shoes were thrown on the floor. I learned that evening, 7 years old, that my grandmother was arrested for working with the Mexican drug cartel. I tried to cast myself as the perfect leading lady, but that perfect version of me is kind of a figment of my imagination.
This is Crumbs, my love story. It's a show about the things we settle for and the bits of ourselves that make us who we are. Listen to Crumbs on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.